See what we have here. Yes. Okay, some disruptions from the transmitting tower. Now all is okay. Let's get back to where I began. Yeah, Pattaya Gutom. Yes. So it's a real life again. Second doing. So what is this all about? Well, as we know, in our local lingo, Pattaya Gutom refers to greedy pig. Who is the greedy pig? Well, the greedy pig, yes, the greedy pigs I'm referring to is the one that we call her sweet skate. Yeah, sweet skate, also known as potato noodles, medusa, and definitely it's also Mrs. Mary Ann Batagalia, like my friend says or call her. Yeah, the one she hated the most, that is Big Wallet or Big E. But she never calls him Big E. She calls him Big Wallet because why? She's so afraid to use the name Big E because it refers to his channel and to his name or his handle. So she calls Big E Big Wallet. You see, these are all people that are not brave enough to prove to themselves or to say anything that is correct, so that, yeah, they think they will get away with it. But we all know she's been calling Big for quite some time, and we all know that Big Wallet refers to Big E. So if we all, excuse me, if we all knows that Big Wallet is also Big E, what's the difference? Like she used to call the teacher, and we all know the teacher refers to Yas Amodia. So, Mary Ann Batagalia, or should I call you Mary Ann Boone? Like you want to call that guy, Bigger John Boon Bin, your fiancé. Why not? But did you not cheat on him? You did not cheat on your fiancé? You went to Manila, CDO. You met up with Starbuck Richard. What did you do for the past 10 days when you were there? Are you not cheating? Or should I put it the other way around, that you use the words, and you love to use the word, call adultery? Yeah. Like you say you are fiancé of Bigger John Boon Bin, and you went to Manila to meet up and to stay together with Starbuck Richard. In other words, you're committing adultery because you consider, or you say exactly as you always call him, your fiancé, Bigger John Boon Bin. In other words, you're committing adultery. Am I not correct? And why do you want to say, buffet, nice, right? When you go to church, are you not greedy? Like they call you Pattaya Gutom? Right? Are you not greedy? We call it greedy pigs. Because why? You go to church during Thanksgiving. It's not that you go to church to pray. Your target is to go to church and have free food. That is what you say, nice. Why would anyone want to show what you show in the YouTube? Why? You want to prove to yourself that you go to church? We know that you don't go to church. And you never, and you are not a person that is very religious too. Correct? If I'm not wrong, you get nothing out of church. Going there, you need to give money, donations, and that's one thing you don't do. But you will go there when there's something else to eat, like Thanksgiving Day, when there are lots of foods for you to eat. Are you not shy? Are you not embarrassed? Going there empty-handed and feeding or feasting yourself on to the food that others provide? You see, if other congregations or believers and holy souls that take foods to the church because it's Thanksgivings and they share it amongst all the congregations, why are you going there empty-handed and say, nice buffet? Because you're greedy like a pigs, right? Marianne Batagalia. Someone give you the name, Marianne Batagalia, but I don't mind telling you who. Exactly as you call him Big Wallet. She calls you now Marianne Batagalia. I told you to get married to him because he's not married to Gilda, your best friend, BFF, like you call her. Right? But you say you do not recognize or you do not know how this Franco Batagalia looks like. Wow, you do not know your husband to be, how does he looks like? But you chat with him, right? About a court case, about to get money, how to get money, how to sue, how to sue your best friends forever. Hello, Mommy, May. Is that not true? It's very true, isn't it? Right? So, PATAY Gutom really refers to Sweetskate Marianne Batagalia. No more Bakuran, right? No more Bakuran. So it's Batagalia now. Wow, that's a nice name. Not bad. But he's doing live now. He's live streaming now. And he does talk about what? Someone is giving, or someone have 250,000 that he is supposed to get from someone. No one is going to send no money to Barry. So, Franco Batagalia, you can kiss your 250,000 pesos goodbye because Barry is going to spend his Christmas with all his cellmates and they are going to have a party. Sad to say that you cannot get your money, 250,000 pesos, and you cannot celebrate Christmas without the money because we all know you're broke. Franco? Yeah, broke. You're broke. Why do you go after Barry and wasted 600,000 pesos to put him in jail, and you think that you can get something out of from Barry, and you do not take the 200 that is offered to you, but you want 1,000,000 pesos? Correct? Wow. In other words, you still want to make money out of your friends, all of them. No one is going to give you no money, Franco Batagalia, and you're not going to have a good Christmas at all. Remember, there are 8 mouths to feed. Not 8 exactly, it's actually 10. Gildo, Jimmy, and the 8 kids, right? So you become Father Santa Claus, Frank Batagalia. So you do not have money, so you need the 250,000 pesos, right? From Barry. And no one is going to pay or send money to Barry. So you're not going to get your 250,000 Barry will be enjoying his Christmas in the cell with all his cellmates, and you are the one that is, that is very miserable, very sad, without money, and celebrating Christmas without present for all the kids. Wow! And what about your caretaker, Guido, right? Because what? She's not your girlfriend, what, right? Because you can't refer her to your girlfriend when you report to the immigration. You got to refer her to your what? Caregiver. Yes. So your caregiver can stay together with you. Right? Franco Patagalia. Right? So, when are you going to get deported? When are you going to be shipped out of the Philippines? You better get yourself, or you better get your ass off the Philippines, as well as you can take your Mary Ann with you, because yes, coming with a double barrel. Yes, you know double barrel shotgun that has two chambers, right? Two chambers, and you know what is loaded inside the chambers, right? And she's going to take both of you out. They say killing one stone with two birds with one stone. But this one is two barrels and two birds together. One for each, right? Ridiculous, isn't it? What a ridiculous idea, isn't it? I have, right? Like you are so afraid of calling my names out. Alien. No. It's E.T., not alien. E.T. is the alien, not alien. So you got to call me alien. You cannot call me E.T. Because why? E.T. is inside your brains, right? Marianne? And you cannot call Yas Amodia because why? Inside there, it's only teacher, or is it too toxic in your brains to accept that name, Yas Amodia? Wow. So, you've been talking about paranoid, right? Marianne Bakuran or Marianne Batagalia. You've been calling me paranoid. But do you know or do you understand what's the meaning of paranoid? Do you really understand what it means? Other than you know how to use the word, like narcissist, you cannot pronounce also narcissist, you call narcissist, right? And do you know what is the meaning of paranoid? Do you understand what it really means? Rather than you can call, but you do not understand. You do not understand exactly what it means. I put it all out there in my community page. I explain all of it in my community page, what it refers to. And it is all about you, Marianne Batagalia. But instead, you do not understand. You are afraid of me talking about the case. You are afraid of me exposing you about your what? Pop pop boom boom business. You're so afraid. And you are afraid that Stubborn Richard found out that I talk about you meeting him in CDO, and you do not want what? Your fiancé, bigger John Bunbin, to know. It's a secret, like you always want to say. Or sometimes you cannot explain anything. cannot give any evidence, you will say secret. And we all know it means nothing. It's very easy to say secret, secret, not telling, because you know next to nothing. So, are you so delusional and you talk about everyone out there like they are doing pop pop boom boom? But you are the one that I have the evidence all out there. I put it all in my community page. I posted all of it. Even I name, I keep on, or should I say, I explain all the names that you have and what they call you. It's all out there, full of information. So am I paranoid? But you're so afraid. That's why you're the one that is paranoid. You're afraid that Richard found out. You're afraid that Bigger John Bunbin found out. You're afraid that everyone knows about a court case that you lost. You're also afraid that we will find out the 10,000 pesos that you never gave or donated to the charity, like you said, occurs so many months ago. It does not matter whether it's 1 year or 2 years. A record will be recorded when it's wanted and is needed. So you can go say 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 years. The record will be there. But you are lying, Marianne Bakuran or Batagalia. You're lying. You're so afraid we find it out. You are afraid that I eventually will get to the bottom of it and get all my wifeys out there to go to the charity in Butuan and find out that what we want to know, whether you did donate or gave the money to the charity or not. Marianne Batagalia, you put all the information out there, but you did not provide the receipt. Yes, the acknowledgement that the charity received the 10,000 pesos from you, Mary Ann Bakiran. They did not have that acknowledgement. That means they did not receive the money, and when they did not receive the money, they will never record in their record books, and when they do not record in their record books, and when the person that received it does not issue a receipt for you, well, we'll find out who is lying. And where did the money go to? Like you said, dirty money, you don't know where it came from, right? Mary Ann Bakiran. And you're afraid. That's why anxiety attacks you. That's why when I talk about, or when everything is out about your open leg business, you get mad. You get angry, and you don't want me to talk about it. Why are you so mad? Why are you so angry? And why are you trying to stop me from talking about it? Is it not true, or is it true that you are lying, that you are afraid the truth will come out from me and everyone will know about it, and that's why you have this anxiety attack and you are very worried? Not correct. It is very true, isn't it? Marianne Bakiran? You're not going to get away with it, isn't it? Because I tell you, or should I say, I promise you, I'll find out. Like always, you like to lie about everything. I will find out. And when I find out, I am going to make sure that you get yourself into trouble. When I find out, Marianne Bakiran, I'm going to make sure that you get yourself into trouble. So, you can keep on lying. You can say whatever you want. But it has to be recorded. the 10,000 pesos when you give or you donate to the charity. You cannot run away with it. You cannot lie about it. And I can tell you one thing, I'll get to the bottom of it. So, whether you're paranoid with me or you call me a paranoia, it's up to you. It's up to you. But rest assured, I'll get to the bottom of it. I'll find exactly it ended up in the charity or not. So, you can try whatever means to lie. You can try. Eventually, you'll be answerable to it. To what? To the 10,000 pesos. And I'm not going to keep quiet. I'm going to tell everyone when I find out. I will tell everyone. And I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. Why do I need to keep my mouth shut? When it's the truth that we all want. When the truth is all we want. So, who is the one now that is paranoid? Who is the one that goes to the church and wants to have the buffet? But instead of praying, she just go there to take photos of the food. And she said, nice. That's what she's praying for, like the last time I explained. When she goes to church, when there's something or snacks to eat or whatever, she will always say, after the Mass, we'll have snacks. So after this Thanksgiving sermon that is over, you can have your buffet, right? Mary Ann, Batagalia. Is that not what you're looking forward to? Instead of thinking about who to pray for forgiveness, who to pray for good health, who to pray for to pass their exam or get a job or whatever. But you, Marianne Bukiran, you went to church only for one purpose. That is to be called PATAY GUTOM. Right? I tell you, I'll find out. I tell you, and I tell everyone, you go to church for no reason. The only reason you go there is that because there are foods there and you want to eat. Because why? One very obvious answer is that she does not have the money to eat and enjoy good food. So you can see, if a person that goes to church, the brain is thinking about buffet. I ask you the other question. Do you think that she will donate the 10,000 pesos to the charity when she goes to church targeting the buffet? Now you get the answer. So I told you, she lied. She lied. And she said that, she's eating we take the photo of her or her view, her uploads of the 30,000 pesos that she showed us. And I tell you one thing, that money does not belong to her. That money belongs to the bank for the brother house, the installment that they got to pay. The installment that she got to pay, because the brother will always send the money and she is the one that will be going to the bank to pay for the installment of that house that she said, I'm proud, my house, no fake, no rent, my proud house. But eventually we found out, you also said it out loud that it's your brother's house, not yours. So, Mary Ann Bakiran Patagalia, you fail always in all your lives. Because when you are cornered, when you know you got no more place to run, no more place to hide, you will eventually admit. Like the case of Ruby Lucius, that you want to take her, yes, to report her, but you cannot get any money from Big Wallet. You called Big Wallet 100 times because you are very angry with Ruby and you want to get her. You want to skin her alive. But Big Wallet did not send you the money even after 100 calls. And eventually, after 3 years, you tell and you say, oh, I did not report. I did not take up the case. I did not, I lied. I did not do it. Right, Marianne, Bakaran, Batakalia. Is that not true? Wow. We found out everything. From the house to Ruby to the 10,000. Right? To now to the church that you go there just because of the buffet. So, if you go to the church and you target on the buffet, meaning that you do not have good food, most of the time, that's why you go, because you know it's Thanksgiving and you know there are food down there, and you go there just to feast on it, not to pray to anyone's good soul, but you say you are a good person and you go to church. But we all know that you go to church for one main reason. That is to go there and eat the buffet. And since you go there to the church to eat the buffet, in other words, I can say exactly that you did not give the money or donate the money to Butuan charity. You lied. You lied. Because why would you want to go to church and why do you want to mention the word buffet? Very easy. I can answer all the questions. And like you want to lie about the 10,000 days, you say it's so many months ago, August until now. You mean the receipt have a expiry date? You mean the receipt is consumable, you can eat? That piece of receipt is actually one piece of document stating that you did donate the money to charity. But without that piece of receipt and you say you donate to charity, now, where did the money go? Who is scamming on it? Who did you pass it to in the charity organization? Who received it in the charity organization? Now, can you answer? Mary Ann, Bakiran, Batagalia? You can't answer, isn't it? Because exactly like you cannot answer, you did not donate and you did not give the money to the Butuan charity. You lied about it. Is that not true? You lied about it. You're a liar. You never say anything that is truthful. And we all know that you don't have money. If you got money, why are you calling Big Wallet 1,800 times for money? And you only admit you have it once. But I put it in my thumbnail a couple of days back or last week that you have received two. There's two receipts. You see, I can prove it with receipt, but you cannot prove it, your 10,000 that you donate or give to the charity without any receipt. So who is lying? So who is lying? So now who is paranoid about what I'm digging into? Who is the one that is paranoid? Am I? But you never provide us all the answers. I gave you so many questions. You cannot provide. So you get upset. So you turn around and call me a paranoia. It's up to you. Because you do not know what it means. You do not know what it means. So, where's the 10,000 pesos? Why do you go to church and talk about buffet? Why do you go to church and talk about buffet? And are you not the same exactly as Franco Battaglia that is in the Bantayan Island? He also looking for a woman, and you also looking for a femme, Marianne, Battaglia, Bakeran. So why don't you two get married? So am I wrong? Am I wrong? Or is it you're meant for each other? I guess you're meant for each other. Exactly. You're meant for each other. Because you have the same kind of mentality. You have the same kind of thinking. And both of you crave for attention. Yeah. You want to be famous. And you say everyone out there is doing open leg business, but it's not you. But I have the proof out there. And I tell everyone your name or your handle name last time is called Sweet Skate. And Sweet Skate is actually who? Marianne Bakuran. Right? And you do not want to admit, but there's the man, the gentleman there talking about you. And talking about your tight piece of equipment. But I guess you do not know what is the meaning of tight piece of equipment. Well, I put it straight to you, Marianne Bakuran, is referring to your pop business. Your pop business, open legs. And there's the piece of equipment they are talking about. Very tight, right? You got the answer? I simplify it for you. I simplify it for you. So you're telling everyone that all the Filipinos are pop women, like I have told everyone before, you call them all pop women. So, are they all doing it, or are you the one that is doing it more? And are you the one that is the most famous in the Philippine community, that everyone knows you're doing it, and everyone knows that you have this push photo for sale all over the places? And who is the one that is having the most collection? The name is Adrian Hamburger. Right? Adrian Hamburger from the country down under. And where's that place? Australia. So, you got the answer? So, who is having all your push photos? I know that Adrian Berger used to be your boyfriend, Marianne Battaglia. You think I do not know? Right? You think I do not know? I tell a lot of them out there. I know all the jigsaw puzzle, all the names, who are the one. It's just that I do not put them in places. But this one in particular, I put it in places for you. I solve the jigsaw puzzle for everyone so that they can understand. Your jigsaw puzzle, I'll solve it for everyone. The jigsaw puzzle for some other people out there, I just leave it. I don't want to solve it for everyone. Some of them are smart enough to find out. Some of them knows who I'm talking about. But the majority of them do not know it until I open my mouth to say who's the one I'm talking about. But I never tell anyone where I get the information from, who delivered it to me, how it came into my hand, how it came into my possession. I'll never say that. I only solve the problems or solve the puzzle. But I never give out names as to where I get it from, who I get it from, how I get it from, and whatsoever. Like this MK Love likes to say, I have a small community of what? Informers. Right, a small group of informers. But you know what are the effects after I did it? You know how bad it can be when I say it. Because why? My video will always be out there in the YouTube world. I will not hide it. I will not put it into private. I will not erase it. It will be there, out there forever. Right? It will be all out there forever. And I don't hide. As long as this channel is still available, whether it's 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, it will be out there. I'm not going to hide it. Why should I? Because whatever dirty business you all want to do, I'll put it all out there for everyone to see, for everyone to know. The only thing that you don't want you yourself to be talked about, get lost from YouTube world. Then the story ends. Right, Marianne? Batagalia? So where's your third channel? You've been lying to everyone. There's no third channel. You got to come back to your old channel. And you come back to your old channel, you talk about everyone. So you forget about your new channel, your third channel. You say you got a lot of subscribers, you got many supporters. It's all a lie. We all know. We all know. Because why? As long as you don't put it into public and you keep it private, you're not going to get any support. So you don't come and tell us that you have a new channel, third channel, and you have many subscribers, many supporters. What are you trying to tell us? You're completely lying. You're completely lying. And we all know that you never stop lying. So there's no truth to it, whether there's a third channel or not. It's always in your imaginations. It's always in your imaginations. So, Mary Ann, there's no way out for you. You don't have to say everyone out there is doing pop business. You are the one that is famously known in YouTube world for doing pop business. And you cannot run away from it because we got the evidence out there for you to listen to. Like all the evidence that you never provide for me with all my question out there. No answers to it because you cannot answer because I have the answer for you. Exactly like you want to tell everyone that you are good-hearted, that you donate to charity and so on. It's all a lie. Because it's all your imagination, Mary Ann Bakiran. And what are you going to do with me for telling or informing everyone out there that what you are doing is all not real, all fake, all lying? And you want to clear the name, and you want to include other people as to they are doing it, including doing pok and so on? Can you prove? Have you got the proof? You don't have, isn't it? Right, Marianne? You do not have, isn't it? I tell you one thing is coming your way. You're going to get a lot of love letters. It's already about time you receive it. The love letters like you like to say to who? Mommy. I'll send you the love letters like you say to mommy. Yes, you're going to have a lot of love letters coming your way. Don't hide. And remember one thing, Mary Ann Bakiran. Anyone that wants me to be the witness, I'll be there. You say I cannot get to the Philippines. You say I cannot get to the Philippines. But I'm telling you one thing. Anyone that requires me to be the witness, I'll be there. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, Mary Ann Bakiran. That is your real name, isn't it? That is your real name, isn't it? Mary Ann Bakiran. Right? Be happy with it. Say whatever you want. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. One thing for sure. You ask for it. You ask for it. You want to degrade. You want to destroy. You want to humiliate. Whatever you want to do out there, because you think you are the one that is not doing it, and you are the one that is good-hearted. We see how good your heart is, or how hard your heart can be. I guess you have no way out already. You have no way out already. You know exactly what is going to happen. And I can tell you, it is going to happen. Whether you like it or not, whether you get upset or not, whether you want to call me whatever you want to call me, asking me to question my leaders, there's no such thing as a leader. There's no leader. You're having lots of imaginations, wild imaginations. Because that leader you're referring to is actually the one that you want. The one that you want, so that you can the mistress to him. You can be the mistress to him. But he has rejected you long time ago and choose the other one that is very, very much prettier, but you're so pissed off that you call Valdez. What's the meaning of Valdez? Simple term is it's a bucket. And it's a bucket, it's not human. You got no brains at all, what? You don't know what it refers to. It's just that, Valdez is a nice name. But do you know what it means? Like you do not know exactly what is paranoia. You're useless. Your mistress, Edith, mommy, is also useless. She also got no brains. She has no brains at all. Nothing. Simple English, simple systems like the computers and so on. You also cannot explain. Like AI, you say EI. What's the problem with you? What's the problem inside your head? Marianne, you got a lot of problems, isn't it? Because you cannot understand and you want to talk about it. And the words that you use that you do not understand what's the meaning behind it and you use it. I just wonder what is inside your brain actually, Mary Ann Bakiran. I just wonder what is actually inside your brains. Well, that's all for tonight. Sleep on it now that you know what it means. Now that you know that she's the one that's doing the pok and the open leg business, that she says everyone is doing it, but got no proof. Yeah, without proof, you are putting yourself into trouble. Mary Ann Bakiran, you forget that, isn't it? Yeah. You can say whatever you want. When the love letters comes, there's no excuse anymore to be a good person, because we are not going to be a good person to you. We are not going to be exactly as what you call a good person. And we are not going to listen to you like you are the prosecutor, you are the jury, you are the judge, and you are the defender that you want to tell us what to do. One word says it all. To hell with you, Mary Ann Bakiran. That's all. Have a good night. Enjoy your sleep. Take care of your health. Don't forget to go to toilet before you sleep, Mary Ann Bakiran, or you wee in bed. Don't forget to go to the toilet before you get to bed, Mary Ann Bakiran, or you'll wee in bed. Smelly. Horrible. Smelly and horrible for such a grown-up person. Take care, everyone. Sorry for the interruption, the transmission interruption. Yes, there I got a notification that is shut down and it's not functioning properly. Now it's okay. Whatever it is, it's okay. So thank you for those that came earlier, and thank you for those that come now. Right? Have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever it is. Take care of yourself. Don't go crazy over YouTube world, because it's not real. But some people out there, they are going to put themselves into a lot of troubles. I call them out with their names, because I know exactly what they are putting themselves into. And I can say one thing straight. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say about others, you deserve what you get when you cannot provide the evidence. So you better keep your mouth shut. Because when it happens, there's no way you can turn back. And that's one thing I can say is, lots of them put themselves into trouble for saying things that they are not supposed to say. That's why I always tell them, don't say what you don't mean. You better get your facts straight. If you get it from trolls, you're in deep shit. Because you are the one that will be talking about it. You're the one that will put yourself into trouble. Not the trolls. The trolls don't care what you say. They just want you to talk about it. And when you talk about it without evidence, you're the one that will be in trouble. I got so many questions out there, and I provide so many answers out there, exactly like they want to cover it up and they want to lie about. I don't tell where it came from. That's all. Take care. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Bye bye.